Hey everybody, it's me, Pam, Dragon Moon Creations. Welcome back to my channel. I hope this is recording right. Unless it's recording upside down, I'm going to post it no matter what, okay? Because if it records like sideways like this, I'm going to post it anyway. Because my phone is old, but it's the only one I can afford right now. Alright, so, has anybody else been stressing out about anxiety, having a small anxiety about possibly not having Temu or AliExpress or any of those ever again? Could be. I really do need to get motivated again. I did make my cards. Trip, you're walking on my paper, buddy. Ugh. I showed you my cards the other day. See, I lose my train of thought whenever he's up here pissing around. Just stay down there. I'm going to go to my doctor and have him do some blood work to see if I have some sort of illness that he's smelling on me, because either he thinks that I need him or he is exceptionally needy. He drives me nuts. Of course, you know, he drives me nuts anyway. It's been exceptional. His name, Trip. He's tripping me more than usual. Get down. You cannot slink into that little spot. I almost feel like turning the camera off and starting this again, showing you burying my cat in the backyard. Stop. Just stop. Okay, so the stressing about the Temu thing. But also, I had this paper pad that I was going to make some cards out of these pieces, and it's not really necessarily Valentine-y, you know, but I couldn't find any pink, so I have a lot of pink, but I couldn't find a pink that would Trip. He's wedged himself into a space this wide. Trip is this wide. Okay. So I couldn't find any pink, so I went on the hunt with my sister to find some pink. And I did not have, I did have these with me, and I thought when I got this piece of paper, or this paper pad, that it might be okay, that there might be a pink in here. And now that I look at it, it's got way too much purple in it. And so I have another pad of pink paper. And that was at Hobby Lobby. But while it was Hobby Lobby, you know, it was 50% off Paper Studio. So that, and it's heavyweight. I'm going to have to find some pink paper and make some. So it wasn't 12 bucks, it was 6. Or not 6, what it would be. 12, 4, 6, what would it be? 2, 6, 8, 6, 7, I don't know what it was. Anyway, but while I was there, you know, this was 40% off. And I said, I really like this, although it's very thin. All of their, you know, decorative paper is very thin. But I really liked it. I said, this would be really cool. I mean, of course, me and Halloween, you know, what did I get? 2, 3, 4, only 4 pieces. Okay, but I thought it would be really good for maybe Christmas. Yeah, you just don't know. All right, put that up there. And then while I was also at Hobby Lobby, they had this stuff draped around, like decorations outside, spring stuff. And I looked all over. I thought maybe it was like on a roll or something. It's really, really neat. It's like, I haven't opened it yet. And I've been putting off opening it. It's like, what am I thinking of? Cheesecloth. But I think it's more of an even weave than cheesecloth. But it was just really cool. And I got to thinking, that would be really cool for, you know, to use like on cheesecloth. It would. It's much softer. Anyway, I couldn't find it in fabric, so I went back in and I asked somebody, where is this stuff? And she found out for me in the fabric department. She went and found out, and it's table runner. And look how big it is. 18 inches wide by 288 inches long. I forget how many I finally figured that out to be. It's really long. And it's all one piece. So I thought, well, that was really cool. So I bought it for $4.49, and they had it in all different colors. They had it in the white. They had it in the cream color, or off-white, ivory, whatever. They had it in rust. They had it in, like, yellow, mauve. Anyway, it was all the spring colors. All right. So anyway, I got that. And so then I still on the hunt for this pink stuff. So my daughter asked me and my sister if we wanted to go to Joann in Parkersburg with her and Chris. So anyway, we said sure. And so they were almost wiped out, although my daughter-in-law did manage to spend over $100 on something. I got at the Joann's. Does anyone or everyone watch Jessica on Paper Terrace? And she's always saying her favorite thread is the Gooderman's. So I didn't get the big spools. I got these colors and the smaller spools, and they ended up just being $1 a spool. And I think there's 100 yards, 110 yards, or 100 meters. And then I went back in the paper. Of course, all that paper that they had was pads of cardstock. But they did have the sheets. And I found this pink. It's more of a, I don't know, coral type pink. And I thought, well, it kind of matched that, some of the colors in there. And I said, I'm going to use it. So, and it was 25 cents a sheet. And I think it's basil. I got 6 sheets of it just in case it worked. It's not perfect, but that's what I'm working. So that was, I'm going to say that problem is solved. But look, this, like that right there. Look at this. I think it's a really good, it's not quite it, but it's enough it to be it. So, all right. So there we go. Let's see. Yeah, like 6 pieces of that. It's called Flamingo. That cardstock was at Joann's. 6 pieces cost me $1.50. So I spent a whole $5.50 before tax at Joann's. All right, now the panic about Temu. Okay. Well, I wanted to get on there and get some stuff. This was part of an order. And this made me mad because this was 88 cents. And you know how they'll come up and they'll say, well, this purchase, you need to purchase this much more for it to be shipped. Because some of them are from different warehouses. Well, this was 88 cents. And so when I went to check out, it didn't say anything about shipping. Nothing about shipping. They charged me shipping on this. I complained to the seller, told him I was never going to buy from them again because it was ridiculous to charge me $2.99 to ship an 88 cents item, and I'm ashamed to even admit that. But I bought my son a cup, and it was like $5.59, and did the same thing to me on that. So I spent like $5 in shipping for 2 items, a cup and these paper clips. But these paper clips are, I'm going to find something to clip it on. Okay. They're like to clip like that, and you're supposed to be able to fit a pin in them, but I don't. A pin kind of, so when you clip them on the, yeah. But they're the pin was a little thick, but they're like that, and they got a little heart. So I thought they were cute. They're not, $4 worth of cute, but. Live and learn. Watch what you're doing. Okay, and then I had gotten, let's see, some of these knockoffs. And yeah, they're knockoffs. I wouldn't say they're knockoffs. But I got it for the doily. And this is a Tim Holtz knockoff. And I got it for that doily die. I didn't even want the other stuff. I don't know. This is not too bad. I kind of like that. And this is a flower. I would never use those flowers because I don't do a lot of dimensional stuff. And the butterflies are kind of small. But I got it for the doily. Okay. And I have so many of these dies. I went crazy. I've got them in different sizes. I've got them like small ones like this, the Viewmaster reel. But this one had the background where you can cut a background circle that matches it. See, it even matches the indentation right there. Like that. And I kind of like that. But this is also a knockoff. The man's made enough money. The man's made so much money, he's just quit creating. Okay? Yeah, I don't know if anybody else was a little PO'd about that. And then I saw these, and then I got them, and it's like, I forgot to put prices on these. Doesn't matter, you can't go to Temu and get it anyway. I don't know, I've not tried their site. I don't know if they've closed down their site or not, but they're like this. They're doors. They're different kinds of doors. Doors. I don't know why they have all the white stone around them. You have to go in, you can either go in and like, some of this you might want to cut off, or you may just want to make it look like a door hanging out in the middle of nowhere, or you may just want to, well, ink them really good. And I've been watching Crafty by Tony again. Tony's to make it grungy. It's all about the grunge. She cracks me up. Anyway, so I got that. And then I thought these were cute. These are not something you can fold over. These are individual sheets that you have to, and they're kind of thick, that you would have to place on a paper. There's 2 of each, I think, yeah, 2. It's like that. That one. That one. I like that one. Old kitchen. Looks like an old kitchen. Yeah, I like that one with the stove. Yeah. That one. You could even, these would be really cute, just card fronts. Honestly. The blue, I like the blue. I'm not a blue person, but that Wedgwood blue, or whatever you want to call it. Cadet blue. There, I like that one. This one. That stove doesn't fit because it looks like a wood stove, because right there they used to put heaters in them. They used to put reservoirs in them to where when the oven was on it would heat the water. I think that's what that is. Anyway, it looks like a wood stove. It's not there's no stack, no smoke pipe for it. And then these, I just thought they were really, really cool, and I was happy with those. I'm going to put those over there like that. And then I thought I wanted to do a book journal. So I got some paper, and this paper came so crunched up that I did complain about it, and I did get a refund that I spent on another order. But it was, see how wrinkled it is? I think you can tell how wrinkled that is. And it's every single sheet is wrinkled like that. Can it be fixed? Yes. It's inexcusable though. It does make a really, really small journal if you cut them in half like that. But anyway, those, I thought they were really cute. And I think there's just one of each. I think. But might be able to use the rice-a-roni box for this one. I think I have some in there. I keep my boxes. I'm horrible about hoarding boxes. I really like this with the fireplace and the chair. I think that's really cool. And this one. This was all the paper there was in that pack. And it's not cheap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 sheets in there? 6. There's the 6th one. No? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I thought there was 6. Maybe I've lost it somewhere. I don't know. I've lost everything else. My favorite saying, of all the things I've lost, I miss my mind the most. Okay, put that one back in there. And then there was this one for some reason. Oh, this one, I marked the wrong one. I don't think it was that one, but might have been this one. They were both crunched, but I marked this one as getting a credit, and I think a $3.02 credit. Oh yeah, it was this one, but that one's crunched too. You could see it. I showed it to you. Ouch, my back is hurting. But look how badly that one's messed up. But it's like canning, preserving. And I thought this was really cute. And since it's going to be summer and the harvest and all that, you know, preserving your food. $3.02 for this little bit of paper here. Yeah. But it's definitely a journal, you know. You fold it and it's a journal. Although I wish they weren't white. But look at that. Look how messed up that is. Yeah, this is the one I got the credit on. Duh. Anyway. Yeah. Apparently I wasn't too upset about the other one, except probably the price. Ridiculous. Like I said, I thought maybe I miscounted. I'm standing here, my back's hurting really, really bad. Okay. So there's that one. And this one, I'm too OCD. I got to put this one back on the bag. And I've been doing a lot of research on OCD. Am I really OCD? Yes, you can be OCD and still be sloppy. You just OCD about your sloppiness, believe it or not. Hoarding is a form of OCD. Oh, and then I thought, well, I had the book paper. Let me get some book stickers. Well, that was a mistake. They don't really show it very well. I got two different kinds, and I don't like either one of them, because you'll know why whenever I get them out of here. These are the books. Like, that's book. I don't know if that's probably upside down. Books. Books. Okay, tell me what's wrong with this. I know. I can hear you. I hear you. Look at all those damn white edges around those things, right? Yeah. So upset about that. Neat little package, though. It even has its own, you know, zip closure. And these were the same way. They were different type, but they were, I mean, a different style. But still had all of that white around them. And these are even way too freaking shiny. Look how shiny they are. Neat, yeah. Very neat. Too shiny and too much white border. So, yeah. Not happy with those either, but what are you going to do? This is why I like to go in stores and touch and feel stuff. What do I got? Oh, 18 minutes. Okay, let me get started on my other. And then I said, okay, Temu, you know, may not be able to get it. All right. This is a tear ruler. Look how long that thing is. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's only 8.5 inches long, maybe. A tear ruler. Yeah. Yeah. Didn't care for that at all. And then I said, oh, I don't know why I ordered this. It's like, looks like little Polaroid pictures hanging up. Banner thing. I don't know why I ordered it. I don't remember ordering that. And see, that's when you get in trouble, when you don't remember. Okay. And then I got these cards. These are just postcards. And you can just make them anything you want. And you could actually use them. And I don't know how many there are in here. It does not say. But there's a wash tub full of them. I don't know. What would you say there's about? I don't know. 40? 30? 30? There's more than 25. And then this, of course, like everything on Temu, I thought it would be bigger. I said that when I saw the Colosseum in Rome, and I saw that when I saw Graceland. I said the same thing when I saw Graceland. I thought it'd be bigger. Because it looked bigger. This is one of those, it's a bookbinding kit. It's really, you know, it's cool. Let's see. Well, let's see. Yeah. It's got, I don't really need all this other stuff, but they give you thread. You do need these things. These things go with the with the unit itself. They give you an awl and thread and needles, one straight needle and one crook needle. I always call those darning needles or upholstery needles. Okay. Anyway, and then this thing, ouch, I just smacked that right onto my fingers. Okay. This piece is here. I'll just go ahead and open it up. Let's see. This is only, let's see, how long is this? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's 11. So it's for 8.5 by 11 paper, right? I guess. Okay. And then this thing comes out. This is really cool. Time consuming, yes, and it really, really should have. I think I wanted one that's more of a like this, you know, so your papers, when you fold them, you put them down in here and punch along there. But I thought, well, this is very uniform, and this is like dusty. And I guess this is for your binding, and you put these in here like this, and then you tighten it down. Once you get it on the hole correctly, then you tighten it down. Like that. Okay. Yeah. And then you know, and it holds it down under here. Under there. It's to hold it down. I didn't tighten it down a whole lot. That's to tighten it down so you can punch the holes. I have a pokey tool. Oh, let's just use this one. Yeah. So if you tighten it down, you hold it flat, and then you can just punch your holes, however many. Or if you don't want them that close together, you can just do that, right? Yeah. Cool. And then this you can, if you want 3, you know, a signature. I don't know if you can do them all at the same time. This is not for the spine. This is for the spine. And then this is just for the page, right? I had it all ass backwards. Yeah, but like that. I think I'm just going to go ahead and just put those down in there very, very lightly. And, but yeah, and then you can punch the holes in your spine. It's a 3 signature. Anyway, you get what I'm coming from. You smell what the ruck is cooking. Okay. Something else I got that I thought was really cool. They were expensive. They're called Dictionary Library Series. And they are definition cards. This is N through P. Just words with definitions on them. Of course, they don't have every one in the whole dictionary, but yeah, I got those, and there's, like I said, there's all of them. C through D, T through Z, E through F, K through M, Q to S, G to J, and A to B. So I got those. These were like $7 maybe. Okay. I got this it's supposed to be a railroad ticket. It says birthday party or magic party. I'm going to put it on something to where you can see it a little bit better. It's like a railroad. And over here it's got 4, date, time, location. I don't know. I just liked it. That has a little owl in it. There's an owl up here, but that has a little owl in it. Anyway, it's to make a ticket for a party. So I liked it. I thought it was cute. It wasn't that expensive. And then I got this. I saw, again, Crafty by Tony, but I'm sure she bought it from the proper place. But these are, I have these. These are called, the packets are called Curator or Curated. And they're Tim Holtz, but these are the stamps where you can make your own. And then there is the dies to match that. Okay. I got, this was like $2.88 or something like that. It's a winter flag for my little flag holders outside. It says winter welcome. And it's like a canvasy type material. Not real, it's like, it's plasticky, but it's canvas. But I thought that was really pretty. Okay, got that. And one more thing. I can't figure out if I'm going to give this as the gift it was intended, or if I'm actually going to keep it for myself because I really like it. It is a watch on a very, very long chain. It's a watch pendant. And it's, wait a minute. It's dragons. I don't know if you can see that. There's a white dragon up here, and that's a gold dragon right there. It's kind of hard to see. And I haven't opened it yet. You take out these little, open them, you take out these little things here, like that. And then you can open it. And it's actually moving. That is not the correct time. And then you can set it. Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 11:47 a.m.
11:47. Forty-six, 47. Okay. There it is. But I thought that was so cute. Oh, look at the inside there. I got a lot of shadows today. I don't know why. The SUN is OU2. Let me see if I can get that thing back in there. Because I don't know. There. Ah, come on. No. I'm not going to do it. Anyway, I haven't gotten on the Temu site anymore since I bought all of this stuff. I don't need anything else. That's not going back on there. And I haven't been anywhere except I did go. That is so pretty. I did go to yesterday. My friend invited me to a cookie decorating class. And we decorated Easter cookie. Let me tell you, sugar cookies and little icing in a piping bag is not my medium. Paper is my medium. I may show them to you, but I don't know. All right, everybody, that is what I got, and it's long, and I am going to start now. Oh, wait, one more thing. I got these bottles at Dollar General. And they say that they're squeeze writer bottles. So paint can go in them, glue can go in them, but the tip is like really, really small. I don't even know if it. And I thought, yeah, so I got those. And I probably have them somewhere, actually, because it looks awfully damn familiar. All right. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. Been a long one. Bye.